Apologize. Getting set up on Facebook and on Zoom, but I think we're working now. Hi, Freddie. Isn't it so much nicer to be able to converse back and forth? But just so everybody knows who's coming on Zoom, the spotlight is on me so that when you're on Facebook, when I'm on Facebook, it's you only see me.
Good.
Yes, Freddie said good. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to Heal From Within Qigong. Hey, Anne. I think I'm getting messages. Oh, from my Facebook Live. Hi, Lida. Thanks for coming. Today, we're going to discuss and practice what to do when life feels overwhelming. I'm sure none of you feel that way, right? We're always really composed. Over the summer in August, my daughter woke up one morning and she said, I could just see all the angst in her head. She said, oh my God, I've got so much going on. And she was totally overwhelmed. She had all these things going on. She was getting ready to go back to school. This was her last year going into her drama program where she's going to graduate and become an actress. And she listed all the things that she was doing. And I said, okay, I knew exactly what was going on. That's what I'm going to show you today, how I coached her through this. So just a reminder, I'm going to give away my next healing at the end of October. So for every Facebook Live or Zoom Live that you watch and you attend, you're going to enter in the code word, which I give at the end of the end of the session. And for every entry you get, every code word you enter, you get one entry, and then at the end, I will select the random winner. If you are watching me on Zoom, sorry about this, but the contest is on Facebook. So after you get off, you can hop on over to Facebook and just type in the code word. Sorry to make you do this twice. And so my name is siupingnegrin, and I am a Qigong healer and acupuncturist. And what do I teach? I teach people how to get in charge with their Qi so that you are in charge with your own energy. And when you are in control with your life and you know how to manage your emotions and you know that you can transform your emotions because emotions are energy, then you're always going to be in charge over your life and that you don't allow it to overwhelm you. Of course, there are times that we're going to get overwhelmed. That's not a problem. We're going to go into angry fits. We're going to go through all these different issues. But if we don't know how to transform them, that's the problem. Then we live under the control of these emotions or other people. So big thing I teach is how do we get in charge of that? So if you are here to want to be in charge of your Qi, type in hashtag I am Qi. You can type it in a Facebook Live. You can type it in Zoom. So let's get back to my daughter. My daughter that day said, I have so much going on. And she listed about 6 things that was going on. She said, I have to pack. I have to do all the assignments in a week because I'm getting ready to go to school. And I have my performance today. And she rattled off, and I have to do the shopping. And I went, oh, wait a minute. She just listed 8 things that she had to do. But what was the most pressing thing that she had to do? The most pressing thing was that she had a performance that night. And her voice was feeling a little bit, so what happened? I said, wait a minute. You listed all these things, but the main pressing thing is that you have your performance tonight. And she woke up, her voice wasn't feeling great. I said, that's truly the main part of your stress. And that's weakened you. And because you're feeling weak, now you've allowed all these other things to pile up to weaken you even more. And she just looked at me and she said, I think you're right. I said, exactly. And that's what we tend to do, is that as we get weakened by, it's usually not 10 things that are going on in our life that's weakening us. It's usually 1 or 2. But because we've allowed them to overwhelm us, then every little thing that we add onto our plate is going to drown us. So I had her go through this and she said, "You're right." I said, "Okay, so now today we're only going to focus on this one thing. And then we're going to let go everything else, put in the back burner, and let's just focus our energy on doing the best we can to whatever, help her voice perform, because that's what was going on." And she said, "Wow, you're right." So then what did she do after that? She then went and did a qigong. And that qigong was just to get recentered, regrounded, to get that energy back in. And then we'll talk about what happened afterwards. So I would like for you to look at your list. I hope you guys came with your list today. I'd like for you to look at your list and show me, just see which one of those things out of your list do you think is really bothering you. Hi, Cynthia. I am Chi. Excellent. So look at that list, see what's really bothering you. And then now we're going to go in to do a qigong just to balance our energy and just get regrounded. And then we'll take a look at that list again and we'll see what happens. Okay. Are we ready? So an important thing is when we go into the qigong, what I want you to do is not to think about the list. You've already looked at it, you put it aside. Now what we're going to do is just going to bring in the qi. Okay. Let's all stand. I decided to give you guys a little different perspective today because I think the lighting is better than it is, even though I have a beautiful view outside. I think you guys can see me better. Okay, stand up. What are we going to do today? We are going to collect the qi, bring the qi into our center, and we're going to let that qi go through and permeate throughout our body. The very first thing I like to do is I like to do a grounding breath. And that grounding breath means what? Where is it coming from? From the ground. So I'm going to look in the ground, I tilt down, I connect to the earth's energy, and I inhale through this imaginary straw that's connecting from the ground. It's going in through my nostrils, up into my brain. And I feel that qi lifting me up as it goes past my head. I let the qi rise, raise me, lift me up. And then I slowly allow it to drop. Let it go down. Feel it sinking me. I can give you a visual. It's as if my body is going like this, melting deep into the ground, pulling me downward. Now it's your opening. Go down. Grab the qi again from the ground. Lift it up. Exhale. We're creating our own aura. We're creating our own field. This is the beginning of being in charge with your energy. But we don't live in a bubble. So the next thing we're going to do is lift it up. Get to the top and spread the qi. Do it 3 times. Harmonizing my qi with all of you. Now let's create our energy bubble again. Let's inhale. Spread out. And from here, I want to gather the qi. What I want to do, I want to inhale. We're gathering the qi. As I inhale, I spread out, widening up my arm, and exhale. Pull the qi in. As I inhale, I kind of raise up as if I'm floating away, but then I come back in and reground. Just pull in the energy. As I inhale, I'm almost floating and coming in, gathering. And when you exhale out, feel the chi going into your lower abdomen. Lifting up, rising, feel your chest lifting up, and exhale, pulling all that chi in, expanding your belly. Your belly should be getting a little bit thicker. And now let's continue doing it, but not widen as much. Inhale, go about halfway, making our chi ball just a little bit smaller. And if you notice as I'm inhaling, my body goes up, I widen, my face goes up, because I want all that chi to come in, and I want to bring it back into retreat as I exhale. And when you're doing this, it's really interesting to just start to feel what sensation you may feel throughout your body. Just noticing it. And now we're going to make it even smaller. Get that chi ball even smaller. Inhale. And notice my body is going up with the inhale and down with the exhale. And now let's get that chi ball even smaller. Maybe the size of like a bocce ball. Nice and thick, feel that energy. And now when you're ready, hold this ball in front of you. Feel the weight of it. Let's inhale, bring it up to the top of our head, to the crown of our head. And on the exhale, allow that chi to go down, break through, almost as if there's like an egg, cracked an egg over your head. Letting that chi flow through you, flow outside of you. Follow it with your hand. Feel it seeping down your back, down your skin. Let it drip down until it reaches deep into the earth. Let's do that again. Let's gather the chi. Let's start. Inhale, making it nice and wide. Gather all that chi in. What's my only intent? Pulling in much chi in between my hands to make it smaller. The more you allow your body to go with the movement, the more you can gather. Get it nice and small, concentrated into the size of like a bocce ball in between your hand. Hold it in your hand. Lift it up. Allow that chi to spread down, seeping through, over your skin, softening, relaxing everything that it passes. Until it reaches deep into the earth. Let's do one more. Gather the chi, inhale. Nice and tall. Pull in the chi. As you come in, round out your shoulders as if you're really pulling in energy. Let's get smaller. Concentrate that ball in between your hands. Get nice and small. Again, size of a bocce ball. Hold it in your hand. Lift up. Let it seep down, going through you. Going down, down, down. Now let's do one last one, but this time instead of letting this chi, continue pulling the chi, creating this chi ball. Get it nice and concentrated. Now what we're going to do with this chi ball is we're going to swallow it. Hold this ball, lift it up, open up your mouth wide, swallow it, and feel it going through you. Allow your hand to gently follow the chi down your GI tract. Allowing it to go past down your knees until it connects to the earth. To recenter and ground us. And we end by saying, I am chi, chi is me. Let's do our closing. Inhale, surround, and rearrange. Okay. How'd that feel, everybody? Hopefully, we're a little more grounded. Type in our chat. Are you more grounded? Do you have a little bit more perspective? I did something last week, which I'm going to do right now, where I shared my energy. And there's a little, I'll show you a little something that I do with my group every week. Freddie said, much lighter. Cynthia says, amazing. You're welcome. Now, all I want you folks to do right now is just to close your eyes. And all I want you to do is breathe. And I am sending the energy into your third eye. And all I want you to do is breathe, feel the light, feel the energy. I'm sending it to your third eye. You may experience it somewhere else. That's the beautiful thing about chi is all I need to do is set my intention, and we will let you do and receive however it's meant to. Breathe it in. And remember on the exhale, let that chi flow through your body. And now as you breathe in, feel that chi going through the rest of your body as I bring it down. Let it travel through you. And now let's open our eyes. Who felt it? Who felt it? Where did they feel it? Did you feel in your third eye? Did you feel it in your, let me know. Freddie, I think, is saying in the chest she felt it. Excellent. So now you can take a look at your list if you want to, or if you need to, or maybe it already just gave you the clarity, you know exactly what you need to today, and let everything else go. Lida says she felt it in her neck and then her chest. Wonderful. Cynthia said she felt it everywhere. Excellent. So thank you for bringing your energy with here today. To get your entry into this next giveaway, type in #prioritize. #prioritize. If you're watching a replay, type in #replay prioritize. And thank you. Please send me comments, any questions, love to hear feedback. And no question is too small, ask away. And some of you have been inviting your friends. Thank you so much. Continue to do that. And let's share this energy with our group. And ciao for now. Thank you, Cynthia. I'm grateful to you too, for all the people who joined me. And I will see you next Tuesday. Love everybody.
Bye. Thank you.